Hello boys, I'm back. For those of you who may not remember, I made a tutorial a few months ago. Maybe even a year ago. Was it almost a year ago? Maybe. Who knows? I don't. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. But today I am here with a new men's gothic makeup tutorial for you all. This one is a lot simpler than the one that I did before, but I figured I would create a simpler look because I know some of you out there who are wanting to experiment with makeup or are wanting to play around with makeup because you're bored as fuck. Are basic bitches, so you need the perfect basic goth bitch makeup tutorial so you can get along on your way. Most of the products that I use in this look are very, very affordable, all except for one product, and that is an eyeshadow, but you can easily substitute that for something that's more affordable, so that way you don't have to break the bank, cause more than likely a lot of you guys who are wanting to experiment with makeup are only going to be doing it for a short while, or it's your first time, or you're just bored as fuck. So you don't want to be bougie and spend $18 on a fucking black eyeshadow. So if you want to see how you can unleash hell onto your face and become the satanic god that you are, stay tuned. So now that we're all zoomed in, let's go ahead and start turning ourselves into the gothy creature that we have always wanted to be. But first, you must always make sure that you are hydrated. It's the most important thing, but make sure that what you are drinking is unholy water. And the best way to get a hold of unholy water is to summon Satan himself and just to ask him to piss in your water. And it becomes unholy. I can taste the hatred and I can feel it running through my veins already. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and pop on some lip balm, because I'm going to be wearing a pretty dry lip color today. This way my lips don't look dry and crusty and crazy like Dieter Ritz's knees on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 4. Now I'm going to go in with my trusty black eyeliner. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Pencil and Baby's Got. And I'm just going to start out by lining my waterlines using this guy. Make sure you get them to be nice and black like your soul. And if you're extra like me, you can line your top waterlines as well. And just to help ensure that this liner stays and doesn't smudge and slip around, and also so it stays nice and black and dark, I'm just gonna go over it with some black eyeshadow. This is completely optional, so you don't have to do this, but it's highly recommended because we're goth. We need to make sure that we stay nice and black for as long as possible. Scratch that. For all eternity. And I'm just going to stamp this onto the liner using the Shiny E21 brush. Now the blackness will stay forever. Now it's time for your eyelash torture device. Mascara. Because every goth knows you need to have black eyelashes. If you don't have black eyelashes, you're not doing goth properly. Make sure to pray to Satan while you're doing this so you don't stab yourself in the eye. And as any gay person knows, you can't forget about your bottom. Now the eyes are complete, so now let's move on to the face. For this I'm going to be using the NYX BB Cream in Nude. You want to use something that's a light coverage because you're a dude. You don't want to look as if you are wearing makeup. At the same time you want to look as if you are wearing makeup because you want to prove to the world that you, a dude, are wearing makeup. But you also want to give the illusion that you, a dude, are not wearing makeup. That is why you, a dude, needs to wear something light coverage. And I'm just going to apply this using my hands because I am a slob. And Satan will guide the product to where all it needs to go. And since I forgot to apply product onto my eyelids earlier before I started doing the eye makeup, I'm just going to apply this product onto my lids using the Shani F70 brush. Now it's time to set this product using some powder, and I'm going to be using the Lash Translucent Mattifying Powder in the shade Translucent. Why it's called translucent, I don't fucking know. Now, to make sure that your facial hair still looks nice and that there isn't any product caked up in there, take a spoolie, or you could be a ratchet ass hoe like I am, and use a big ass hair mascara wand to brush out the product from your facial hair. Next up, we must fill in these brows to make them as dark as our soul. By taking Blackout once again, I'm going to fill in my brows using a brow brush. Now comb through those caterpillars to soften them up a bit. Now it is time for you to lip sync for your life. No, wait, no, that's the wrong show. I'm sorry. Now it is time to do the lips. For this, I'm going to be using the NYX Slim Lip Pencil. I don't know why we have to body shame pencils nowadays, but apparently we do. And this is in the shade Peekaboo Neutral. I know what you're probably thinking.
But Patrick, haven't you already that color? Why did you put that color on your lips?
Well, sometimes Satan just doesn't grant all of your wishes and doesn't give you all the perfections that you wish to have. And so you have to achieve them with makeup. I'm sorry, I'm very passionate about my lips. And now your face is complete. You are now ready to rule over hell and bring it to the surface. But after you sacrifice a few virgins because you need to make sure that you have the energy to take over the world. So I hope you guys all found this tutorial helpful to some degree, and I hope you all enjoyed it as well. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to give this video a like because it helps me out a lot. All my links are down in the description box below, and until I see you guys in hell, goodbye. This water tastes like piss.